In this session, we're going to cover how to set up the Fluke 435 to capture transients. We'll start out by going to my menu, highlight page 2 with the F2 button, arrow down to select transients, and say OK. A slightly different screen than we've seen in the past. We can set up voltage levels by highlighting that and use my arrow keys to change the level. We can select other parameters as well. We could add voltage swells by checking that box using the Enter key. We could deselect amperage the same way. We can also determine when to start the test by hitting F3 to switch to a time test. That brings me to this side of the screen where I can highlight timed, hit Enter, and now I can enter time and date to actually start testing. We're going to stay with immediate for right now. Hit the Hold Run button to start the test, F5. It opens a file on the SD card, and you'll start to see the information trending across the screen. I'm going to generate some events with my demo board, some different parameters. There's some dips. You can see the event counter here on the screen says we've captured 13 events so far. I can stop the test using F5, Hold Run, and save the data with F4. A default file name appears. I can change with the arrow keys if I like, but I'm going to say OK. At this point, I can review events by hitting the F4 button. You see a list with full details right now. F3 will compress that to a normal view, and I can see several dips and then transients up above. I can select an event of choice with my arrow key, and then hit the wave event to pull up a waveform view. In this case, you can see the glitches that are appearing on the blue waveform. My cursor is highlighted. The black cursor here can be moved with the arrow keys until you get the cursor right on the peak and measure the actual voltage at that point in time. In this case, 272 volts. If I want to save this for reporting, I simply hit the Save Screen button. It saves a screen snapshot. I'll say OK. And now I can transfer that using the Fluke PowerLog software, copy and paste the graphics into a Word doc or report. And that's how you set up the Fluke 435 for transient capture.